Hey everyone!
Hi!
I'm here today with my good friend Sharon, this beautiful, gorgeous lady, and we are going to do Goth makeover on her, on the brown skin. Excited?
Yes, I'm very excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, so let's start.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna start first with priming her skin. I'm using this Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, which is silicone based, so it should be
Soft and smooth.
it's a good texture, right?
Yes.
I'll let it work, and then we're gonna move on to the eyes. I am going to apply some of this, I suppose. It's a good color. This concealer, it's from LA Girl. It's a shade Dark Cocoa, and it's gonna work as a primer for the eye. You can see this is exactly the color of her eyelids, because with the dark skin you need to be very specific to not go too light or too dark, otherwise you will see the difference. And this is just supposed to be primer, so I need to cover up the discoloration. Then I'm going to go on with this eye pencil. This one is from Pupa. Yep, it's your own. And I'm also gonna prime the lids and apply the black where I want it to be the darkest. So I'm gonna start on the lash line. And then I'm going to smudge it using a flat stiff brush. Okay, so now we have the prime stage done, and we're gonna do the shadows now. I'm gonna be taking this Morphe 35p palette, and first I'm gonna start to figure out which of these eyeshadows will be Sharon's crease color, which will be like slightly lighter than her own skin color. So I'm thinking it's gonna be this one, but we'll see. And I'm taking the big fluffy brush, which is really soft. Let's see. Yep, I was right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the base, which I have applied, otherwise it's gonna start creasing. And also with dark skin, you have to be very careful not to use too ashy colors, not too cool toned. It should be, generally speaking, warm. Otherwise it's gonna look like kind of grey washed or something like that, which is not nice.
Or dead.
Yeah.
That's too God.
That's too God. That is too God. Although, it's not a bad idea.
Not that there is such a thing as too God, but okay.
So we have the brownish. It already looks a little bit ashy, but if you would choose even cooler tone, it will look even more ashy. So we're gonna be fixing that. Do you have problems to find good eyeshadows which are matching for you?
No, not really.
Not really. And now we're gonna go in black. Smaller brush, like this. It's fluffy, but not too fluffy, so that will do. And I'm just going with a black, and I'm starting the outer corners. You can see for yourself, it looks beautiful.
Oh, I love it.
It already looks smoky. Yeah, that's a choice you have. You can go with the black, you can stay on like half of the lid, or you can go higher or lower. It depends on what kind of eyelid shape you have, and how big eyes do you have, and what's the effect what you're going for. I mean, I could go also all the way up almost to the eyebrow, but it will not look good because she does have like really big eyelids. So we can just do it halfway and it will look beautiful. Looks good, right?
Yes, absolutely.
What do you say? Would you go higher with the black, or you just leave it like this on the sides?
A little bit higher.
A little bit higher, huh?
Yeah.
And the key is, if you go higher, you have to be like more light-handed and apply less color there, because higher we go, the lighter the color should be. So I applied
It's
it.
like a fade out or something?
Yeah, fade out effect. I mean, some girls do it like they apply it and put it like a line in there or something like that, and it looks really separated and not that smooth.
Oh. Yeah, I know there's nothing more important than blending. Ooh, yes, I love it.
Yeah, it is also important to check up with your eyes open how far you have gone and if it's still visible. Because if you have, for example, hooded eyelids, as I have, if I go too low and I open my eyes, then nobody will see anything.
That would be a waste.
Yeah, and also not to go too high.
Okay.
So I think this is quite alright.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool. And now I'm going to back in with the black, and I'm just taking a different brush. This one is flat and stiff. And I'm going to apply it like slightly like a liner.
Awesome.
And now we can move on to the lower lid, so you have slightly teary eyes. So we can decide if we're going to leave it like that, or we can apply just a tiny bit of eye pencil under the eyes. But I wouldn't go into waterline, I would just leave it alone, not to irritate your eyes more than necessary.
Yes.
So I would say just go a little bit with the eye pencil.
Yes.
Do you mind looking up? Yeah. Yep, that's about it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go back in with a flat brush and a black eyeshadow. It's already looking pretty smoky.
Yeah, it does.
We can intensify it a little bit. Color, make it darker. And we can also add some color if you like. I would like some nice color in the inner corners. What do you say?
Yes, you should.
I should? Let me see how's your hair color. We'll match some of this.
Purple, pinkish,
Oh, you like purple.
everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's gonna be a combination of these two colors. This purple and these two light. God, look doesn't have to be always all black, right?
No, it doesn't.
Some color should be allowed. We're not judgmental people, right?
Nope, not at all. Gives it so much.
Yeah. Makes your eye like, look at me. That's the
Makes
idea.
it pop. Yeah.
That's the idea. Now I'm going to color correct, and I'm going to try to start with this peach corrector. And I see that she has a little bit discoloration here, where the darker skin is always the parts of the skin which are darker than the rest of the face. Like a little bit here, a little bit of there. And if you put a foundation on top of it, it's going to look grayish. So we're going to neutralize that with the red. So I'm just going to go a little bit in there.
Good as a man, you see? Right here.
I have a white beard, yeah. I'm going to try this CC cream from Mary Kay. It's supposed to be color correcting. And it's really lightweight. You don't need too much coverage, right? You have a really good skin. Why cover the skin up if you don't have to, right? Awesome that this one, this color cream is a little bit yellowish. And it gives really beautiful effect to the skin.
Yes.
What do you think about it?
I love it. I have a, that's a different one. I have a silicone one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Works perfectly as well.
Yeah, I just started using it recently. I'm like, yeah, let's see what the hype is about.
Yeah, I like it. The only thing I don't like it, yeah, it takes too much makeup
Yeah.
in it, and that's a waste of your makeup. That's why I rather use the silicone one.
Mm. Well, you're supposed to use a little bit damp,
Mm-hmm.
but still it takes a lot of product, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm usually applying my foundation just with my fingers, good old-fashioned way.
Yeah,
That doesn't take any product whatsoever.
it works perfectly fine.
Yep, have a look.
Wow, like nothing happened.
Yeah, right? I still see some of the discoloration, so
Yeah.
I'm going to fix that. I'm going to use again this thing. Mary Kay Pro... No, it's not Mary Kay, it's LA Girl Pro Concealer.
Almost the same thing.
Yeah, like
Potato, potato.
take 1 0 off the price and we'll have the same. Oh, I'm bad, I know. Have a look how the foundation looks like. It's quite okay, right?
Yeah, it looks so smooth.
Yeah, we just discussed it, how difficult it is for darker skin, because you have a mixture of two colors. You have light here usually, and very, very dark on the neck area and below. And you cannot fix it with just one product. You need to have two sort of foundations, lighter and darker, or lighter foundation and darker concealer, or darker foundation, lighter concealer, whatever looks best on you, or
Yeah.
which whatever part is lighter, which is darker. I think with you would be, yeah, the lighter part is bigger than the dark
Then the
part.
dark parts, yeah.
So I would choose for the foundation which matches your cheekbones and your nose,
Yeah.
and then darken this area with darker concealer, which we are going to do now. Just a bit. I'm going in back again with the same concealer which I did on the beginning to prime your eyes. Just a bit, we don't need much. And I'm going to blur it also with that color corrector, so that's not too much of a shock, or not too much of a contrast. And you gotta test a little bit, and then add whatever color you need.
Mm-hmm.
Because with this kind of skins, which are dark,
Mm-hmm.
you can never go straight from the tube.
No, you can't.
In my experience, at least.
I've noticed the same thing, so.
Yeah. And which is good about this Mary Kay cream concealer, or the color corrector.
Mm-hmm.
It has really like watery texture, really nice. It's not too, yeah, I would say not gluey, you know,
Yeah.
like really watery and really lightweight. And that's why the CC cream is, for me, always better than a heavy duty foundation or even concealer.
Actually, I don't think my skin needs that as well.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, this is like lightweight and still decent, right?
Mm.
Okay. Looking good.
Works perfectly fine.
And now we're going to the cream contouring. Ever done that?
No.
I'm gonna go with slightly darker. Also from LA Girl Pro HD Concealer, and this is the shade Mahogany.
Yeah, I only have what is it, powder form?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I always use a dark one as well, but never a liquid version.
Yeah, I like liquid version because it looks really natural.
Mm. Blends in well.
Yeah, and sits well.
Mm.
And you can kind of merge it into your foundation,
Nice.
onto your base. And usually what I do, I just do both. I do cream first and then powder.
Oh.
Then you have like the double power, double protection. Well, you have beautiful cheekbones, so let's show them, right? Can you see the difference a bit?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and it looks really
Ooh.
natural, right?
Yeah.
Well, usually then I will be doing the highlighting part, which I'm going to do as well. I'm going to use this, which one is this? Perfecting Concealer from Mary Kay in deep beige. We couldn't get a darker one, right? And just put a little bit under the eyes. And I need to highlight because with this kind of makeup, like goth makeup, dark makeup, you need to separate the dark under the eyes from the rest of your skin. Otherwise you'll be like panda bear, you know. It's not a good look.
Immortal like.
Yeah. It's goth, but it's not good look.
The wrong kind of goth.
Yeah.
This is like covering it up.
Yeah, this is more like cleaning it up.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it yourself, then it's best to look up and then put your mirror like a little bit higher.
Ah.
So then you can get it under the eyes really well and into the fine lines if you have any, which you don't have. I'm so jealous.
Black don't crack.
Black don't crack, that's a good one.
It does?
It could be slightly more dark, slightly lighter than you used to, maybe. Well, we can correct it as well.
Yep. Works for me.
Yeah, works for you?
Yep.
Okay, now we're going to do some powdering. I'm taking this black opal, and this is 03 medium. This is a loose powder, which I find slightly orangey. So I'm not going to use much. Just teeny tiny bit on a big brush. Tap off the excess really well. And we're going to set the part which we don't want to shine. We still want to have beautiful, luminous, radiant skin, just we don't want to shine that much. So I would start a little bit in the center of the face. Slightly under the eyes. A bit of a nose, a bit of the forehead, a bit of the lip. And that's it. I wouldn't go any further than that.
It's perfect like this, yeah.
Yeah. And also need to put a little bit here because I'm going to go later on with the powder there. And if I leave it just not set, then the skin is going to be sticky.
Oh.
And then you're going to have like choppy, not nice finish. I mean, you could also go with a translucent powder, but still I would find it too ashy. I would put a little bit of color in it.
Oh.
This is okay.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
I'm going to try to contour with this shade, which I put in the crease. I don't want it to be too dark or too different, just slightly, yeah, that's the one. Just like some kind of natural color of shadow. On this side. And I'm just going over the cream contour, which I did before. Yeah, look. It's not too aggressive, right?
No.
And we're gonna
Seals the deal, huh?
yeah. And we're gonna go in and highlight again. I just cannot have enough highlight. I'm taking the same palette, this shimmery one. So I'm going with the shimmery one with a big fluffy brush. I'm just going to apply it on the high points of the cheekbones. A bit here, a bit here. And not too much, we don't want you to look like a disco ball. That's not goth. Right?
Whole other era.
Yeah, whole different ball game.
Ooh, nice.
And I would also go a little bit under the eyebrows, just for fun. Just tiny bit. I mean, some girls also do nose and lip and all that stuff, but I'm not that much for it. I'll just do a little bit of eyebrows and a little bit of cheekbones. And that will be it.
Yep.
That will be much for skin. And for last, we're gonna do eyebrows next. I'm gonna go in with a pencil. How do you do it usually?
Not.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Change of plans. We're gonna go in a powder. And I'm not freaking out, but if you're not used to do your eyebrows ever, and I would
like
just
sometimes, but a little bit.
yeah, if I would just go full on nice filled in, then yeah, you'll freak. So just a little bit of powder. I'm using the black powder eyeshadow from that Morphe palette. It's a really multifunctional palette, right? I'm doing everything with it. Trying to darken it a little too much. I'm just trying to give it some nice shape.
Yeah.
To make it more like cleaned up, or how should I say it?
Tight.
Yeah, something like that. And I'm going to go in with the clear brow gel. Clear brow gel just to smooth it a little bit more.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, it's a little bit, yeah.
I never done them this way, so
No?
it's perfect.
Yeah, it gives is a difference, right?
Yeah. I will do it like this all day long.
Yeah, that's why I do it.
Oh.
Let's do some mascara. You have this one, they're real from Benefit. Let's try to do your eyes. A little bit down. Ah, you have a lot of lashes. Yeah, I think that's enough. I wouldn't do too much. Are you used to doing a lot of mascara? Or you just being neutral?
Depends on the mood, so
Yeah, you're not like spidery legs lashes.
sometimes.
Sometimes you are. Well, that's goth, that's true.
Yeah. Like 10 layers, you know?
Yeah. But I think with black eyes, if you have black eyeshadow, then the eyelashes are not that visible.
No, it's not really necessary then.
Yeah. So last thing we're gonna do is lipstick. Are you up
Best
for
part.
it? The best part. I'm dying to see how the black would look on you. I'm gonna... this is your lipstick, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna stray from the bullet. How do you do that usually?
Do you really want to? No, no.
Oh,
Just
show me,
kidding.
show me.
Oh.
I'm curious. Today we are both all about purple, so we have to put a purple on the lips. So I'm gonna go again in with that light shimmer purple, and I put it in the center of your lips. Such a beautiful combination, you know, purple and black, right?
I love it.
Me too. It's kind of funny. I'm putting makeup on you, and you have you're exact opposite of me, you know. I mean, I have small lips, I have to make them bigger. You have big lips, I have to make them smaller.
Exactly.
I mean, you have beautiful big eyes, and I have like you know, shrinked.
They always call it Bambi eyes.
Bambi eyes.
Bambi.
You're Bambi, you have Bambi eyes. And I don't. And I need to make myself like whiter. And I get to color correct you. It's kind of strange, huh?
Yay! Wow.
Ta-da-da.
I feel like a god princess now.
You are.
Thank you.
So this is it for my today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you have any ideas, comments or suggestions, leave them down below in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already yet, and I'll see you next time. Bye!